Hello, everyone. I'm just cutting the meat off the bone here so I can make a hearty beef stew. Get some more off here. It's quite interesting to see how the bone fits together, huh? Oh, I better get this all cleaned up before the safari kids come in. It's very important to be very hygienic when you're working with meat, huh? What's going on? Now I see. Where'd you get that from, Offense?
I thought you'd like it because it's got the skeleton on it. I had to wear it in a play at school last year.
But look what Tabo's got. Yeah. Is that real?
No, it's plastic. My teachers had this at school, and they said I could bring it to show you.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, it's an arm. Okay. This bone is at the top of the arm, and this bone is at the bottom, and it's joined to the end.
Good. Now, you remember when I was telling you about the muscles in the arm? Well, let's have a look at this. The muscles that bend the arm are joined to the arm here and here. So when the muscles contract, the arm bends at the elbow joint here.
So how's the muscle attached to the bone?
Well, they're attached by things called tendons. A tendon is a flat band that can stretch a little, but not nearly as much as a muscle can stretch. In fact, I think I've got one here. Aha! Now, have a look at this, sir. This is a piece of meat from a sheep. Yummy. And this white thing here, you see it? That's the tendon.
Ugh, I hate looking at raw meat. Ugh.
You know, Yolande, I bet you're going to turn into a vegetable when you get older.
Turn into a vegetable? What do you mean? He means a vegetarian.
What? Yolanda's going to turn into a vegetable. How can that be? Humans can't turn into vegetables. They eat them. What is Ufenza talking about? What?
Scratchy back, scratchy back, scratchy back. The tendons are very strong and tough, but sometimes, especially when you're doing exercise and you're putting the muscles under some sort of strain, the tendons can tear, giving you a painful injury.
Our oldest brother, Tipo, is a good soccer player, but he had to stop playing. He injured his cartilage in his knee. Is that the same thing?
No, cartilage isn't as hard as bones, but it's harder than the tendon. Actually, you've got cartilage in your nose. Here.
Isn't that a bone?
No, it's cartilage. And we also have cartilage in our joints, like our knees.
So how long won't your brother Tepo be able to play soccer?
Until his cartilage is healed. Sounds like it's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a long time to heal.
So will he still be able to play soccer?
Oh, I'm sure he will, but he'll have to get fit again. When you don't use the muscles, they get smaller and less powerful.
Do they? So if you're sick and have to stay in bed for a long time, what'll happen to your muscles?
They get smaller, so you have to work them very hard when you get out of bed to make them strong again, especially if you want big, strong muscles to make you a good soccer player.
So if you exercise, your muscles get stronger.
Yes, and if you don't, they get weak. So it's very important to keep your body fit. And also remember that when you exercise hard, you're also working the heart muscle.
The heart is a muscle.
Oh, yes.
But I can't make it work like this. I don't know how to tell it to work.
Well, there are some muscles in the body that work, and we can't tell them to stop. They're called involuntary muscles. And they are muscles like the heart and like the intestines that use muscle power to digest food.
Then a muscle like that in a fencer's arm, is that then called a voluntary muscle?
Yes, very good, Tabo. We tell the muscles what to do. Even though we tell the muscles to work, we might not even be aware of it because it happens so quickly. The muscles are amazing. What muscle do you think can carry the most weight?
The muscle in the legs.
No, the jaw muscles. The muscles in the jaw are very strong. We use them all the time to chew food and, especially in your case, to talk.
But it's funny, we have all these things in our bodies, and because it's under our skin, they're hidden. Like the huge skeleton we can't see.
Yes, but in fact, not all skeletons are hidden. Have a look at this.
A skeleton is a biological system providing support in living organisms. Even a snake has a skeleton. Living organisms can have external skeletons, a hard shell, like these dung beetles, or internal skeletons, like most animals, or an external skeleton as well as an internal skeleton, like the tortoise. Inside his hard shell is a body with a skeleton inside. A tortoise is very well protected inside his shell, but the weight he has to carry around makes a tortoise a very slow-moving creature. A snail moves slowly in spite of its external skeleton being very light. Most insects, like beetles, spiders, and scorpions, have external skeletons.
Hey, Marvin.
Yeah, for my bit.
You know, I've decided I'm going to be a bodybuilder.
What? You, a bodybuilder? Yeah, don't make me laugh.
I'm not rude to you when you tell me what you want to be, huh?
Okay, sorry. All right, Marvin. Why are you going to be a bodybuilder?
Oh, yeah, because it's really interesting, you know? There are all these muscles in the body. Hey, did you know that there are 16 muscles in the tongue?
There would have to be a lot of muscles because otherwise yours would just get worn out.
Marvin!
Okay. This is all interesting, Marvin, but I've never seen you go to a gym.
Hey, why would I want to go to the gym?
To be a bodybuilder.
What are you talking about?
To be a bodybuilder, you have to spend hours every day working your muscles so they get really big, bigger than other people's. And then you go to competitions and show everyone how big your muscles are.
Are you mad, Marvin? Why would I do that? I don't know what you're talking about. I want to build bodies, you know? Put the arms here and legs here and join them together with muscles and tendons and like, you know, put everything together. A bodybuilder. Hey!
Marvin, you're impossible.
Go to the gym, where they walk. I want to build bodies.
Wow! So a tortoise's shell is a skeleton on the outside of its body. That's amazing.
And it has a skeleton inside its body with joints like us.
Yes, a tortoise has an internal and an external skeleton.
And everything's connected. There's nothing just hanging on its own.
Well, actually, there's an old song about that.
Hey, what is it?
Oh, Tom, give us a beat, huh? The toe bone's connected to the foot bone's connected to the ankle bone. Have you guys heard it?
No, we haven't heard it. Can you sing the rest?
Yeah, come, go, Tom. The toe bone's connected to the foot bone's connected to the ankle bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the knee bone's connected to the thigh bone's connected to the hip bone's connected to the backbone's connected to the shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone's connected to the head bone, ho, huh?
So our muscles have tendons that fix the two. All the bones in our bodies, that's me and you. The heart is a muscle Did you know that fact? You don't have to think too hard to make it act. It's involuntary, which means it works without being told. And it has worked since you were 1 day old. And have you seen some animals have all skeletons? Glad hours are hidden with fat by the tons.
What? Yeah. So Yolanda might one day be a vegetarian, not a vegetable. And they've taught me lots of other things. How the muscles are attached to the body with tendons and what cartilage is. What? And I've also seen how other animals have skeletons on the outside of their bodies. What? Yeah.
Why don't you find out more about the animals around you and about their skeletons? Bye for now.
Bye!
Okay, guys, let's sing it again. The hip bone's connected to the backbone. The backbone's connected to the shoulder bone. The shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the hip bone. Yeah! Shake my hand.
So our muscles have tendons that fix the two. All the bones in our bodies, that's me and you. The heart is a muscle, did you know that fact? You don't have to think too hard to make it act. It's involuntary, which means it works without being told. And it has worked since you were 1 day old. And have you seen some animals have all skeletons?